Around and around we go, like a blunt in rotation. Stunting on bitches of self-occupation. Self-scared. Hey, you know what some seeing and believing shit is? Just hella random of me thinking. You know, in the South, like when smoking cigarettes was like a big deal and shit, and people was like always tripping about the price on the packs and stuff.
Yeah, like it went from 3 something up to 5 something.
Yeah, man. The craziest thing, like in Louisiana, like tobacco's dirt cheap, so it's like $1.69 a pack. So you could go over there and just like clean up, like at a gas station or something like that near like one of the casinos. Every weekend, my pop would put me in the car and drive us there just to go buy cigarettes.
Nice little trip.
The moral of that story is when you are determined, you will do whatever you need to succeed. And that's what we're going to be doing next with Cannabis CSI. Okay. Dan, are you ready to do the theme song?
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
I don't know what we're doing. I'm
not very confident this week. Them drums was shy as hell. them drums was doing this. Bum, 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 bum.
So these are the low acoustic versions.
That's what happened. When you get Big Baby at 10:26 p.m.
I know, man. But we're glad you're here with us. We're glad you're here.
I'm here. I'm on the last leg, but I'm here.
All right, Kadeem, if you can put up the first image of Cannabis CSI so I can read off the scenario.
Great.
Just keep smoking. Just keep smoking. Just keep smoking.
All right, we got one more. We got one more to do, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish out.
Is it this one?
Yes. This is murder at school.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. On the first day of school, someone murdered a history teacher. There were 4 people at the school that the police suspect had done it. The landscaper, a math teacher, a basketball coach, and the principal. These were their alibis. The landscaper said he was outside mowing the lawn. The math teacher said he was giving a mid-year test. The basketball coach said he was running practice drills with his players. The principal said she was in her office. After giving their alibis, the police arrested the killer immediately.
It was the math teacher.
Yeah. Say the beginning part again. A teacher was murdered at what time?
He was killed on the first day of school, and the math teacher was giving a mid-year test. I noticed right away, like, who kills a nigga on the first day of school? Like, what? That nigga said, "Hello, my name is Dr." Like, goddamn, he didn't even give him a chance.
Correct.
Yeah,
and those 2 questions apparently will actually get you available to be a British detective. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it said on the website.
Hilarious. So they just over there not figuring out real cases because the test was easy.
I mean, Pat, if you see the numbers over there, they're not the greatest over there. All right.
Hey, it's got to be a harder test than ours.
No, they just don't do that.
That is definitely true.
Yeah.
Hey, good listener, man. I don't know what. Let me see.
That's what we even being tired to do. We smoke. I didn't realize we smoke like aunties and uncles now. We be like, yo, it's 4:30. I'm about to get lit because by 8:30,
bedtime.
That's hilarious. That's very true. That's for sure.
Yes.
I didn't realize that till now. I was like, yo, I really be asleep.
Yes. And
before midnight some nights.
Hey.
Anytime I'm up past 10, I'll be like, ooh, I stayed up late tonight.
Yes.
I'm still out of control with this sleeping shit. I'll be going to sleep at like 2, 3, 4.
Some days be like that. Other days it be like, yo, I am like an old person. I go to bed at 9:45, wake up at 5 a.m. and just be like, man, let me start getting some shit done.
That's right.
That's me. That's why I'm up. Get that workout early. So I'm up early, but I go to bed early. You know what I'm saying? Get that nap in. I'm like, hey.
I don't know why I got like 2 schedules going right now, and I feel I'm straight for some reason.
I'm just pushing through. I sleep in pockets. I sleep 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Bro, I gotta ask this. As a homeowner, how does it feel to take a nap in your house at like 2 in the afternoon?
And that's the thing. I could take a nap wherever because I don't give a fuck because it's mine. Like I go in the guest room and lay down just cause.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Right.
That's the dopest shit right there.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It changed my whole life.
Would all of y'all want to have a house, or do some of y'all want like condos and stuff?
Probably condos or something smaller, so I can have a bunch of them in different places.
That probably you got to move out of LA, bro. Then you can have all that.
I like the idea of having a big house, but I feel like I wouldn't utilize it. I'd be in like the same 3 rooms or something.
Yes, that's me now. Even shit, my 2-bedroom. Like I'm in one room most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Then I don't want to clean this big motherfucker up either. So I'm like, a house, I'm sure not gonna want to do it. So I think
Right.
Rooms be getting hella ignored and shit.
Yes.
But if it's a big ass
like
house,
a model room.
and you got to pay or do it yourself to clean that big ass house, so that's a big chore.
But if you just take a day to do it and put on some music, because what I do feel good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a job. Shit, like a motherfucker. It is working.
Yeah, I think mine is the perfect size for me to manage and be okay. Like anything bigger, I couldn't do. Hell no, yeah. I ain't cleaning this shit. You know what I'm saying? You get something bigger than this, you got to pop in rooms, make sure anybody behind the door. Hey, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'd be worried about. I'm just like, who closed the shower curtain?
Right.
Yeah, somebody done moved in. And you don't know it.
Yeah, I know what. Yeah, my it's so funny. My brother just recently moved into a new place, and he hit me up like, "Say, I think it's something in the house." Like he be hearing a knocking, you know what I'm saying, in the house, and I'm like, "Say," I'm like that shit. And he called me because y'all know I be in it, you know my stuff. I'm like, bro, I'm bringing you some save. We gonna get this together. But it might be. What if somebody died?
Man, I couldn't imagine buying my first house and finding out it was haunted. That'd
be a heart hurter. Just like, word, is it at least a good story? They were like, no, they were like brutally murdered. Like, really?
No, I couldn't do it. Then I couldn't do it.
I'd move. Yeah, I'd move. But you know what we need to do though? I was talking to Pat about this. It's up to y'all if y'all want to get in on this, because I was just thinking about, when we all made it and we got some money. I'm trying to buy a city. I seen like this spot that was floating around Instagram and stuff called Tacoma, Georgia. It was a city for $1.7 million.
Ain't bad.
How big of a city?
It was pretty big. It was a pretty big size. I think it was.
What bigger city or well-known city would you compare it to?
I would say you could probably have like a population of like 8,000.
Okay.
Just imagine having your own city.
That's more of a town, but
even your own town.
More of a village. Go ahead.
But think about what you could build there is yours, and then the thing is you can always expand.
Yeah. Right.
About town, I'm with it. I'm about to make one. I'll buy one.
No, that's smart. We need to do it. We need to rebuild the Black Wall Street, y'all. We need to bring it back, fool. Like for real. But I don't know how, because I ain't got nothing on it right now.
That's crazy that they just burned that down. They were just like, "Oh, y'all making money over here?"
That's literally what happened. It was just like it was like the Chinese dollar effect. That's why. Have you ever heard of that, Pat? So basically, it works like this. So Darren, you got a barbershop, right?
Right.
My family is only gonna go get their hair cut from you.
Right.
That's it. I have a auto body shop. You're only gonna come get your oil change from me.
Right.
Pat, you own a weed spot. We're only gonna come buy our weed from you.
From you, yep.
Precious.
Got beauty supply.
You own a beauty supply store. All of us will only go to you for beauty supplies.
Yeah.
And it consistently stays into the value. So there was all money coming in and no money having to go out. And then so they started doing business with people outside the US, like Paris, Brazil. Like a lot of people wanted to start working with them. Like it was literally like no trash on the street. Like kids was walking around in like the dopest little suits and stuff like that, just fly, winning. And white people was like, nah, y'all can't do all that.
The whole thing. It's just like, what y'all doing in here? Nah. Nah.
They're pretty much just scared of like a monopoly is all they were scared of. You know what I mean? They're just scared of just the money wasn't going anywhere. It was staying inside the city.
That was it. And they was winning.
And yeah, I'm sure they were.
And they was just mad. And they was like, nigga, they was like Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy. Nigga, fuck your fort.
Yeah, and it's crazy that it wasn't just immediately like, all right, well, fuck them, let's rebuild. Like something happened that made it so that it never happened again.
Did they not give them the loans again after that? What happened?
That fear, man.
Yeah, like
they break you. That'll break you. You know what I'm saying? When you take down somebody's whole everything, they had cleaners and schools and everything.
I think you are right about the loans and stuff, though, Precious. I think it was really hard. They made it a lot harder to rebuild with property and all that stuff.
Yep.
And then they dropped dynamite on the entire city. So it was just like, after that, most of the people that was there to reclaim it was mostly like gone. So it was just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's the shit. You know what really tripped me out was that song about, y'all heard the stuff about the Gap Band, right?
The what?
The Gap Band?
Mm-mm. What about it?
You ever heard that song?
You mean Charlie Wilson?
Oh, yeah. You ever heard that song, You Dropped the Bomb on Me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's about Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Gap Band stands for the three main streets that ran through it, which is Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. Gap Band.
Wow.
Okay. Bomb on Me is about the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. That's what that song is about.
You dropped a bomb on me, baby.
You really?
I thought it was just about a cute chick.
Turn me on. Yeah.
What?
They talking about the white woman they saw, and that was the reason why they came over there to burn everything down, because they said that the black people were looking at a white woman. So they came across the tracks, and then they started to shoot up everybody.
That's crazy, fool. And did y'all see that about the all this shit crazy? Did y'all see that about the ice cream truck song?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Yo.
Nah.
What is it about the ice cream song?
Oh, Precious, you gotta tell Darren about the ice cream thing.
I don't know it that good. I saw it on somebody's thing, but it's a bullshit ass song about like some racist shit, slaves, something. What?
I'm pretty sure niggas love watermelon. I'm pretty sure it's the lyrics to that song. The
Niggas
actual
love
song.
Watermelon. That's the actual lyrics to the song. That's what the fuck it is.
Nigga love watermelon, ha 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 ha.
Yep.
Nigga love watermelon, ha 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 ha. It's like that just shows how ingrained racism is in our. And
the funny part, I still continue to hear it till this day.
It's still outside.
Yeah, it's still outside.
My street plays it
loud and clear, and you still be like, man, let me get a push pop.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Teddy came on here before and said his ice cream truck played something else.
No, I played it a couple times and then it changed up. It did change up because we heard it a couple times when he was on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, man, it is just crazy how much it's embedded.
It's been right in our face. It's right in our face.
It's crazy. That's why I understood about the like, even just like we was talking about, like asking the right questions and stuff. Like my homeboy was actually setting this thing up with these lawyers about suing the media for defamation of character against Black Americans.
Right.
So like calling us like animals, calling us like thugs and threats and stuff like that has attributed to like a lot of the things that's been going on. And a lot of people didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Y'all some interesting ass niggas.
Yes, we are. But we need to end on a positive note. I don't want to end on that.
Right, this too low. We need to get high. We low.
Yeah.
I'm high. I ain't
Hey,
low at all.
I'm high. I'm so high.
I'm high.
Ridiculous.
y'all look low.
I'm
Like,
so
yo,
high. I'm so high. I'm
think,
gonna see with a smile.
what y'all think
I'm
is gonna
so
be
high.
the next level of high for like our kids? Like, I think it's weed. I ain't even trying to say like on no drug type shit, but like how you think like they type of high is gonna be? Like we got edibles.
They probably gonna have some kind of strips you can put on your tongue that has the same effect as marijuana. It ain't gonna have to be the smoke. It's gonna be like some pure THC strips. They're gonna be like party, and then they're gonna be high for like 3 hours straight.
It ain't even gonna be that. They already out here on meth and shit. They on meth.
For real though. Like we just hit my middle school when I was leaving, but then when I left, like heroin and coke all hit. Like these were middle schoolers. Like
these kids in black, they are like on drugs. Like, oh, nah, we don't play with them type of drugs.
Yeah. I was seeing too much aluminum foil at my school. I was like, what are y'all doing?
Nice.
What is happening?
Yeah, that's for that other stuff. Yeah, that's other stuff.
You didn't bring no lunch today. What is this for?
It was mainly pills and coke, and it seemed like the kids were doing a lot of that, and we were just like, damn, like y'all are young as fuck. And that's I hope it doesn't come to that, even though I feel like as we grow older, younger and younger people get exposed to stuff earlier. But I think that on the positive side, there might be like things that happen that are better than smoking weed. Like I think they might like have advances in, like you said, the vape technology to the point where they have like something that's not as harsh on your lungs. Like I think that's ideal. If we could find a way that we could smoke weed and not fuck our lungs up.
Without the tobacco, you know how that's why a lot of people do the joints, but we don't like how the joints really smoke, or something. But that would be better for our lungs because all that tobacco that's getting the buildup. The weed is fine. Those guards. So I don't know. But you're right. They're gonna have something like a quick little shot. You can be like, boom, high. You know what I'm saying? Like a little diabetes shot, but it'd be like a little weed.
It's gonna be something you can put on your upper lip.
Yeah.
We'll be out of there.
Look, forget the nicotine patch. We're gonna have a weed patch.
Hell yeah.
You be high for 3 months with this one.
You just be sitting there good. Just as soon as you pull the patch off. All right, I'm sober.
If there was weed patches that kept you high for 3 months, I'm getting my whole back patched up. Let's get
like birth control. Yeah, you go get that patch and then I gotta go get my new patch. I'm almost out.
Hey yo, some CBD patches would be dope.
I think they might already have those or some version.
They really do.
Do they? It's just crazy, like the advancements like we got. Like I remember when it was just like a joint, and then now, dude, you could make a whole breakfast that got weed in it. Like you can make a Denver omelet with THC.
Right.
You can, but do we want that or do we want to get high and then eat regular?
I ain't gonna lie, that should be fire. I
had some infused macaroni and cheese and barbecue chicken.
I don't like the high it give you though. It's too much.
It has some good stuff, and you can taste the weed. You can taste it in there too, in that butter and shit. But like, I don't know. I will eat it if it's there, but I like real food. I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And plus that eating, you really can't tell. Like when we smoke, we know we high after you smoke half that blunt. After you get 3 or 4 good hits in that bomb, you know you high. You sit on the ate the shit, man. You chilling. Next thing you know, you pass out. You wake up like you've been in a little coma. I don't like the food. Hi.
Yeah.
When do it hit?
Yeah, I ain't like what it was, them vaporizers, not like the vape pen, but like them big ass vaporizer machines that had you smoke. I did that one time. I was just like, they tell you like, yo, don't try to hit it like a blunt because you're not gonna see any smoke come out. I didn't pay attention. I was like, man, I'm still gonna think of it like a blunt, so I'm just hitting it as hard as I can. I'm seeing a little smoke come out. So when you see it, you challenge yourself like, oh, okay, so it is smoke coming. So let me see if I can make some more. So I'm just hitting it hard as hell. And the next thing I remember is waking up surrounded by Whataburger and spent like $86 at Whataburger.
Surrounded by Whataburger?
Yeah, it was just like bad. Like I fell asleep on the couch and it was just like bags. Like
not surrounded by bitches, not surrounded by like liquor.
Whataburgers.
Here's the thing though.
Whataburger food.
Here's the thing. I didn't have a car and I don't live near a Whataburger at that time, and there wasn't Uber Eats. So that's what the trippy part about it was. I don't know.
What is a ventilator thing? What is that thing? Like it's
like you can fill up a bag, like you fill up a bag with just pure THC and you smoked out the bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a little machine that does it for you. Yo, that is
it's almost stronger than it's almost strong as dab. Yeah,
I ain't doing that dab stuff no more. I ain't doing that.
I knew what you were doing. I just chatted.
I know. I already know. I just glad I fell right into it.
And with that said, I think we go dab out of this episode.
we gonna goddamn dab out the episode. Or we gonna dab out the episode.
It's a universe.
Say it loud.
What?
We black and we proud on these houses.
All day, every day. Unapologetic. Wouldn't want to be nothing else.
They won't.
Else. But thank y'all for checking out Brunch Blunt. Make sure y'all like, subscribe.
Blunt Opinion.
Oh yeah, my bad. Blunt Opinion. Wrong show. And I'm high. Thank you for checking out Blunt Opinion. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to All Def Cannabis. Make sure y'all check out Darren Brand, Patrick Cloud, Precious Hall on all of their social medias. Make sure y'all turn on the notifications, and we will catch y'all next time.